What has been your biggest challenge as a theatre practitioner?
The new work I'm busy with right now. The new work I'm busy with right now. Yeah. It's actually one of the things. Because also, you know when you've played a lot of things, done a lot of things on stage, now you know what I'm saying to that Pandora box, what is left? It's like now I'm asking myself many questions of like, how do I start this new work? You know? How do I go into this new work now without repeating myself? How do I go into this space now, like feeling good I'm doing something new again? Yeah? Maybe I'm doing something new, or maybe I'm not doing something new again. Of course, we always sometimes think we're doing something new, and then you realize that it's been done. Yeah? And then again you say to yourself, okay then, how do I go to this thing without really being the same as the other person or being the same as the next one? But then I think when you create a lot, sometimes you end up having like a thing that you follow. It's not a recipe, but you end up having your own recipe, and then you have a way of doing things like that. And then how do you break that as well? Yeah, because hey, I'm looking at this work. It looks the same as this other one. It's 2015 now. How am I gonna do this piece? You know? So I'm doing it as a new piece now. I'm collaborating with a Joburg artist. So we are tackling some issues in ballet. And I've tackled ballet issues before. So I'm like, okay, what am I tackling now if I've tackled ballet issues before? But this time we're tackling men's issues in ballet. So that is the different part about it. That's the challenging part, because we are women and we have to look like ballet men. Yeah. And I don't know how we're gonna do that, but we're doing it. Yeah. So that's the challenge. I think any new work, any new space is a challenge. You know? Yeah. And to also to maintain where you are. How do you maintain yourself where you are and not actually go? It's like, what has she done now? We didn't expect that. But anyway, people will always talk. I don't want to think about what people say, or else I will never do what I want to do. You know? Because anything new to people is a taboo. Okay? So.
The other question, sorry to cut you, is that you said most in the beginning that performance is anything that you do, even though you're coming from home, it was performance and all that. And then you find that, okay, let's say you're given this kind of a play, and they say that portray an ordinary woman, let's say just, okay, an ordinary girl from a high school or whatever, then the age they tell you it's 18 and all that. And then when you find out, okay, that person is actually the same age that I am, and then you decide to portray yourself, and then they say that, no, we don't want you, we want someone else, like we want the character. And to me, it's more of like a challenge to say that, okay, because I've identified myself with the character that you've given me, and then when I'm giving you what I have, and then it becomes a challenge with you as a director. So how do you actually overcome such a thing?
I think sometimes when you talk about portraying a character that is an 18-year-old, don't put yourself only. Put many of you. Then you talk about many 18-year-olds. You know? It's like if you talk about you, it's like, I know Mandisi. Let's say I know Mandisi, I must portray Mandisi. Yeah? But there's many Mandisis out there that I can also check. I can't only just go to Mandisi and portray Mandisi only. Then the character is too Mandisi. Yeah? But if I take the character from Mandisi to Mandla to Owen, I check them every day, how they do things, how they walk. Then I'm making it broader. I'm making it rich. I'm making even the one who's not even the other 18-year-old to see herself too, or see himself too, because it's not only you. Because you are you. Yeah? There are things that you do. Let's say you don't suck your thumb, but another 18-year-old does this. Yeah? So in a way now, when you do you only, we miss other characters of 18-year-olds. You know? So it's like you don't limit that 18-year-old. You even go to other stories of 18-year-olds. And it's It's the persons that you stay with, your cousins, your friends, people you don't know in the streets. And just going to the bus stop, you don't know how old are you, 18. And one day, just like by looking at this person, she's probably a person who does this maybe, or she's somebody who bites her nails, and when they don't bite your nails. So we're missing a broader picture of this 18-year-old.
Okay.
You know? Yeah. I think. Again, I'm not right. Yeah. No, I'm not right. It's my opinion.
Sure.
That you must know. I'm giving you an answer as an opinion. So it's up to you to take it or not. I don't force, yeah? Okay? Yeah.
How do you juggle personal life with like your actor's life? Because they're two different things. You have your career and then there's you. How do you not mix the two? Because they often get confused whether you are now still acting you, but not you yourself.
How do you juggle that? That's a difficult one because already by being on stage, you're being you. So part of you is there. Part of you is there. By you being on stage portrayal is you already. So you are there, whether you like it or not. You are there on stage. I mean, I also get to perform performances where I'm very personal about me. Yeah, and I'm a performer on stage. I still live on stage, and people will still see me as that person they just seen on stage. To a point where at times, if I've done something very confronting, they look at you like, so you carry it because it's you on stage, you know? It's like sometimes I know I'm not a fan person to watch TV. I don't watch TV. I don't know why. But I realize that I know at home when they watch Old Generations and they sing, there's this thing, I don't even know Scandal, how bad I am. So there's something to talk about Scandal. There's this woman I know from Scandal. The one who just put a woman in the bin. I don't know. Do you watch Scandal, anyone? Yeah. And what's her name? The real name is what's her name? Masilo. I was with her in Canada. So now my auntie said, who here is this bitch? And then I was like, no. And then, so here I am saying, no. She's not. She's the most beautiful woman ever. She is so kind. She's like, did you see what she did on TV? And then I'm saying, no man, it's a character she's portraying on TV, but see her in real life. So do you see how a character follows you? Yeah? And I mean, it's like, for me, I was just like, no, I know this woman. Don't talk like that of her. And they were like, huh? She did this and this on TV. And then you must see what she plays. She's so mean in that. But okay, now, this is TV. But you see, even though for them, it's for real that she's doing this, you know? So, that's just how life is. Not that she's doing that, we know she's on TV acting. But sometimes it's always put with you. You know, either you like it or not. But of course, she's a beautiful woman, she's kind, she's everything, but her character follows her. Yeah?
Let's say you're given a character where you have to be, it's a very emotional character, it's been going through stuff. But you also need to focus on not just the sad part of the character, you have to show the different colors of that. You know how to actually not tap into the obvious of being sad and crying. Like a different side of showing all that emotion that person has without being
obviously crying. Okay. I would say sometimes, for me personally, my opinion is to, if you are given a character where you have to show anger or cry, sad, I will sometimes say twisted. You know, if like for instance, maybe you have to cry, but you can show something that is sad, but you're saying it like you're playing. But this is the most saddest thing. But you're saying is you know what? And just guy actually. But you're saying something sad that hey, I watched my mom being beaten, and you know what? She fucking fucked her like nobody's business. But fuck, my mother cried, but it's like, you know what? Shit, it's happening. Oh my god, can you imagine it's been fucking I'm just saying. Yeah. It's like it's like you're talking about something so sad, but you don't go to the sad state. You twist the sadness. You're talking about something so like, oh my God, did she say that? And you're saying it in a tone that is not that.
Sure.
You don't go like, but say like, this is sad. Already now you are actually playing with you are playing with us. You are really making us think. Did she really say that? I mean, why was she laughing? Now you're making us think about. Did it really happen? Is that the truth? So we ask many questions now. Is this the truth? Did it really happen? Because the tone you are saying it, you were actually probably playing with your breast while saying it. You know, it's like, and you know what? She touched me so nicely, but you know what? The way I was going, but this is a rape. But this is a rape, but you don't go like, you know? And this is a rape. And then afterwards, I walk to my scene every day, you know what? I smile. I would love to kiss her even now. I miss the day when she did that to me. I loved it. You know? But it's not that you twist things. Twist things now. Twist. Twist things now. You know, you telling us that, we've had it.
Yeah.
You know?